Formations have been changed, players have been scouted, and the Premier League season kicks off today. What an episode for it! Let's get into it. Hey guys, and welcome back to the West Ham United FIFA 21 Career Mode, episode 2 of season number 3. And you can see right now, I have made a big call by changing the formation up before the season starts and after the pre-season tournament. Bit of a risk, but I'm going to try and see how this works out. So, I've done this to get 2 CDMs in here, which Souček doesn't look very far back. I don't get why that's the reason, but he should be in CDM, as we've got 4 at the back. We've got Golovin in front, so we haven't got a central midfielder, but we got the balance still, I'd say. And the biggest change, I wanted wingers. You can see, I never noticed, Hammond's pace right now is on 96. He needs to be out of left midfield. He can't be tracking back and going forward. If he's just going forward and putting crosses in, that is perfect, as we've got a tall player in Yorkie off the bench as well, who he can assist now. And Pedro Goncalves not getting goals and assists. It costs 60 million. We've got to get the best out of him, so push him forward, as I do think Max Aarons and hopefully Gvardiol can cope at fullback, because he's got 87 pace and he's got 85, and then Borja Mayer out, a bit more space up front. That is one change I have made straight off the bat, literally 10 minutes before we started recording, as I've looked at everyone who I've scouted, and we'll show you the shortlist now before we do show you who we play in the season, as we have 61 million left. Still want to get a big signing in, and these are the 4 players we've got. We've got Pau Torres, who's just made a move, unfortunately take him off. Mauro Jr., who looks okay, but I don't know if we're going to go for him. McAllister to do the South American signing, who has just got back promoted with Brighton. And then Noah Kattenbach, who's 21-year-old, 75 rated and a left back. He is older than Gvardiol, and I do need a left back, but I literally can't find one anywhere. It's very, very difficult to get one who isn't really aging and really high rated, or one who's young but lower rated than Gvardiol. We might just have to wait for him to grow, because I haven't seen the comments from the last video. I'm recording this very, very early in the morning. I'm doing that all the time because I'm at work every single day this week, as we have a transfer offer straight in right here. We've got a loan deal from Villarreal for Sire Larin. Aaron's position changed, and an £123 million bid for Declan Rice. That is huge, but maybe controversially, I am going to reject it. He might want to go to PSG, or he might want to stay in England where he's comfortable, but I want him back in England, and I am not worried about money. I'm still finding it very hard to get a South American in, so that junior guy on my shortlist might actually have to come through the door, despite him being a bit pricey for someone who's going to sit on the bench behind Gvardiol, as we actually don't need that many cams anymore. For God's sake, we can relax with it. Get in there. As we've got another offer in here, we've got Ilkay Gundogan plus 28 million for Pedro Goncalves, and that's not a bad deal, you know. He's a decent player, Gundogan, but I don't want him. I am going to negotiate, though. If they can get rid of Ilkay Gundogan and give me maybe over what we paid for him, I would consider it, because the fact we can make money on this guy is criminal. He has not lived up to his 60 million evaluation, so remove exchange player. Let's up this straight away. Let's be cheeky and ask for 68 million. Will they accept that? They will. Pochettino will say yes. So PSG really been watching West Ham in the Europa League, and we could be losing another player to them. Fair dues, Poch. And he has departed the club. Pedro Goncalves is gone. I mean, it was okay, wasn't it? We've got bang on as money back, 60 million back into the budget. But he never surprised me. He never really jumped out off the page. I think Golovin was a better option. We should have gone for him first, to be fair, as I am going to try and instantly replace him as well with another, not another Argentinian, but an Argentinian for the scouting thing. He hasn't got a player face that can play both wings. Lucas Ocampos of Sevilla. They crashed out of the Europa League last time, so let's try and sign him straight away from the past winners. They have won it recently, haven't they? As we'll offer 33 million for the Sevilla man. They want 47.8. That is a lot for someone who's 28-year-old. And I'll take 10 million off it. Will they accept that? They still want so much more, which is not worth. But 40 million plus a little sell-on clause is probably my last offer. So We'll go for 11, yeah, 11. I don't think we're really going to sell him, to be fair, as they accept that. Slightly overpaid, but we have received the money from Pedro Goncalves, and he is cheaper as well, so I'm willing to pay this. He's 2 ratings lower, but much, much more experience, and hopefully has a good time on the right wing, as we'll get him on a crucial. We need crucial first-team players, so yes, he'll definitely snap that off me, as we will try and get a 2-year contract going. Will they accept that? He will. Glorious. Release clause, no, we don't want one anyway. That is perfect. And now it's on to the salary, which we'll raise it up for him. We'll give him 50, 54, and then a 800k sign-on bonus. He want a bit more. Does he want more? Yes, he does. We'll give him more. Campos is joining West Ham. And you might think we're done there with the Sevilla players. Oh no, we've got another one. Marcos Acuna of Sevilla as well. This would complete our South American players and crucial. And then if we get this guy in as well, it's complete. A 17-year-old Branco Cruz, who looks like a good youth player, who I'll put in the academy, yes. Or not the academy, but just the reserves, as this guy I definitely want to get in. I was always saying Gvardiol's going to be first choice, but this guy, the versatile man who is 30 now, just so much better. And let's try and get him for maybe a little bit cheap. He is 30-year-old, 28 million, spending all his money at Sevilla. So what, 40 for him? 40 for him is just disgusting. Just get out of here. Get out. As we'll try and edit the sell-on clause. Give him a bit more on that, and hopefully get it over the line with 32, 35, plus a 5%. I guess it's fine. Still a bit pricey though, as these two have cost us like, what, 70 million together? Could say we've been ripped off, but it is on crucial transfers, and Sevilla are a team who probably got in the Europa League again, but they really did bad last year, and we got to the final, so that's what I'm using as our building block. But not a building block, but the edge we have over them, if you get what I'm coming from, as we'll accept that as well, all them wages and add-ons, as Marcos Acuna will join a Campos with the perfect link coming to West Ham. Now just for this youth kid now, as Brandon Cruz, I wonder what his rating is as well. Hopefully he's over 59. I like it when they're over like 59, just so it's 60 rated. It's a round number, as let's try and get him on a prospect. Should accept that, shouldn't want more. He doesn't. 4-year contract length, yes, we just need you because she's from South America, mate, no offense. Disregard the release clause and give him a very, very small wage, maybe like 5k, and a signing on bonus of 300, because you are clubless, don't forget, as that's a reasonable offer. And after them additions, we've got the players in. Let's get them into the squad. So, Cruz, what rating is he? 61, that is not bad, you know, 17-year-old for a free agent. Almost had a voice break there. That is pretty good. He's better than that Lewis kid we've got sat right there. So he's probably going to come off the bench a little bit. I'm happy with that. Then we've got this guy, Acuna, who's going to come in. Newcastle, unfortunately, mate. You're in the reserves for 2 years running as Campos. Straight in there for Tom Lawrence. And does he go on the right or... Yeah, actually, Hammond can play on the right. We'll put him on this side so he links up with Acuna. And this team is now, I would say, good enough. Good enough for what, though? I don't know. Probably winning our first game of the season, as I still haven't shown you that, have I? We'll just quickly show it. We're only going to play one, I think, which is Newcastle, the Geordies, away from home. So excited for that one. Hopefully get a win right there, as they sit above us. We're in the relegation zone all the time at the start of the year, and I hate it. And yes, I know why, as we've got scout reports as well on the youth players. Anyone to come through the academy? Not just yet. So let's see what we can do on the opening day. 3 points will be mad. We really, really need them, because we haven't really started strong in many seasons, in any saves, to be fair. I always struggle at the start of the season. So the Geordies away, as we've got an offer in here. No, we haven't actually. We've got scout reports on Mario Rui, who unfortunately we don't need anymore, and Republic of Ireland coverage, which has run out. Damn it. Got the press conference done as well. Good for the morale of the Sevilla boys who have just arrived. But they're not the Sevilla boys anymore. The West Ham perfect link down the left, as we've got Dragowski in goal for our opening game. Aarons, Zima, Diop and Acuna at the back, with Rice and Souček sitting the CDM. Still don't know why he's downgraded and not in CDM when it's a CDM formation, with Golovin just in front. Hammond now on the right so he can cut inside. Mayoral still up front with the Jorge to actually back him up, and Orisic with Campos on the left, hoping for 3 points away from home on the opening day. And let's have a look how the Geordies line up. Have they done as much business as us? Because we've done a lot. As it's Dubravka in goal, Bellerin, Nunez, Tart and Lewis. Yes, they have good defence with Racic in front, Lis Malou and DePaul, with Almiron in cam, and then Yaziki and Ilicic. My days. I said it as a joke, but they have done so much business. Newcastle look completely different, but I'm guessing we do too as well, so I wasn't wrong in saying us. As them strikers, I mean, they've gone from Joe Linton and Wilson to Ilicic, who was in Europe last season, and Yaziki, who's just won the League One title. Had him in a save last time out as well, Yaziki, and he was pretty decent. I think that was Ibar though, so it was a bit of a while ago as that ball straight onto Golovin, concentrating here, as it's into Lucas Ocampos. Can he get a debut goal? No, hits the defender, but Declan Rice to read up on that and get it at the second time as Golovin going for the long one, and it's a decent save as it almost flew in, and we've won a corner from it. Good start here at Newcastle. Corner almost headed in, but still comes to the edge of the box as Borja Mayoral into Diop, and Diop saved again. And I kind of did expect a little bit better from Newcastle with the team they have, but absolute domination so far as Almiron stops us there. Gets a couple of cheers, but it is still our ball as Declan Rice put that to the right. Oh no, they might jump on that. Aaron's with a good header though, into Hammond. Now on to Borja Mayoral, who needs someone behind him. There we go. It's Jay Hammond, but it goes into Golovin with a good heel flick. And it's blocked once more. Geordie's defence is upgraded so much, I just cannot beat them. As now it's Souček again round the corner into Mayoral. Golovin making the run. Can he get there ahead of Lys Malou? No, he can't. And what a spin out from the Frenchman. As it's now onto them again and win that header in the middle. There we go. Declan Rice down to Souček. And we're going to just get the next wave on at them. As now it's Souček with a turn out into Declan Rice. We've got the run down this wing of Mayoral. Can Mayoral cut back? He can. Can he shoot from this angle? He can, but not very well. I do have to praise this new formation. Looks like it is going to work as that header straight to Acuna to run past Yaziki. He's got past him with ease, actually, as he gives it into Declan Rice. Ocampos down that line and Golovin in the middle as it does reach Alexandra Golovin. We've got Mayoral making the run as well. Jonathan Tah on his back, but Mayoral gets the header first. And Jonathan Tah, the big man at the back, has not done well for the Newcastle as we have got the goal. And it's Borja, of course, finishing how he used to finish last season. West Ham fans going mental as, oh, I don't know why I'm yawning. It's definitely not a boring game as it's a great header. Oh, Jonathan Tah with the mistake as well. And Dubravka, should he have come? Probably not, but he should have saved it, I think, as it's a great header. Straight after that, it looks like Newcastle are going to try and get back into it. So their first attack may be brewing here. We can't concede his first shot on his goal, can we, as Ilicic? We've slid in there with Rice, and no way he's given that as a penalty. No way has he given that. He's given a yellow card as well to the captain, Declan Rice. Can you believe it? We are going to concede straight away, aren't we? It was an amazing tackle. He got the ball. My manager's going mental on the sideline, but I'm not myself because I thought it was a good one as we've been sent the wrong way. And Ilicic scores the first shot for Newcastle all over the Geordies. And they're already level. Yeah, just disappointing. Wasn't deserved. It was a good tackle in the box and Dragowski sent the wrong way. Just did me with the face. Hate the fact we've conceded straight away and it's them on the ball again. How have they just got the confidence? Probably because of the goal, to be fair, but I don't know how they got on the attack straight away as they're passing it around us here. Yaziki into Ilicic. They've got the run off the ball. Almiron and Zima had to time that one right. I'm surprised that hadn't been given if the first one did, as now it's Ilicic again going backwards, and there's half time. 1-1 should be like 5-0 to us. Not a good half of football for us at all because we don't have the lead. If we would have had the lead, I would have said it's good because the stuff we've done is pretty decent, but to concede one shot that we've had on his goal is pathetic. To try and stop that from happening in future and cut it out as Mayoral, you're miles off, aren't you? Yep, or Hammond even, as it's Lewis with a kick upfield. Can we win that header? Souček? No, it's Rice. And he does. Declan Rice actually not having the best of games today, you know. His passing's a bit off and he's gave away a penalty, which, to be fair to him, wasn't one. As now it's in the middle to Tah again and Ilicic onto Almiron. They're trying to pass it around us a little bit more, and I hate this. I honestly hate this. As Lys Malou. Oh, great tackle from Max Aarons, though. And now we break. I didn't even realise that as well. We've got the Argentinian link on the left, and then the English one on the right as Jay Hammond's actually in front. He's got a chance to cross into Golovin, and oh, what is Dubravka doing in net as we take a 2-1 lead. And the ruthless Russian, he just continues where he left off. It's 2-1 to the Hammers again, and it's a great ball into the box. Just kept on running, curled round the defender. What a ball from Jay Hammond. Want him to get more involved with goals and assists, and into the bottom corner where Dubravka, I think, thought that was off top bin somehow. So 2-1 to us at the moment as Max Aarons now gives it back to Hammond. Could we make it instantly 3-1. Maybe get some changes going. If it is, I would love to do so. Has got Ocampos at the back post, running really quickly. Just couldn't get there though, but it does fall to Declan Rice. Turns into Golovin, cuts away, puts the ball through to Mayoral straight away. He tries to cut away as well, and he's turned into danger, and it's actually Souček. All his shadows on the pitch, I can't tell who's who. Can we get that tackling? No. It's a good job we didn't as well. Declan on a yellow card. Need to get him off, as that's in the middle. Almiron, tackled by Zima. And can we put the ball straight through to Mayoral? What a ball it is. Can't squeeze through. And now Declan Rice gives it into Golovin again. Golovin down the line. I'm going to put Orsic and Aribo on for Ocampos and Declan Rice, who is booked, but he's still on the ball right now. Can he get an assist with the ball through the middle? He might do. It's Mayoral with a cut away, and he's not doing well. He scored, yes, but his cutting and everything's been pretty poor, so a Yorke might have to come on soon. So that's a good ball over the top to Ocampos before he comes off on his debut, as Golovin lays it off and gets absolutely clattered. And nothing given. I don't understand how nothing was given for that, as now it's on to Rodrigo de Paul, the Leeds United's favourite man, and I guess they always want him, I think, recently, as Souček on the ball again. Now put that through. Hammond's onside now. It's good passing. Really good triangles going as Jay Hammond running in the box. Passes it. Mayoral for another, and it's a good save from Dubravka this time. The first good one he's actually made of the game. As Acuna with the ball out wide as well here onto Ocampos, who's now got it into Golovin. And Golovin around the corner into Borja Mayoral. One more. Can we get there? No, we can't. We still made the subs as well. Was that a foul from Jamal Lewis? I think it might have been, you know. I'll take a scraped one here. Yes, we've dominated the game, but we will take a win. It's been tight. The ball hasn't gone out of play. Every single bit of possession's been worth it. As now we've got 5 minutes left and Ilicic is running. We want to get Orsic on as well, as now it's Racic or the Itches, as it's just been passed around, and I'll take this for now. They aren't attacking yet, as Yazikic gives it to Lise Malou. Almost got there, as it's Rakic onto Yazikic, and oh dear, it's over the top. Please get there, Dragowski. He does. And I don't think my subs are going to come on, so we might as well just go for it in this last minute for another goal. Souček around the corner. Can we get there, Mayoral? No, we can't. Rodrigo de Paul almost slid in there, but we've got literally less than a minute. And no minutes left now, because it's 2-1 away from home on the opening day. Golovin with the winner, Mayoral with the first one, and an instant reply from Ilicic. Yes, I'm going to get confused if the Itches are on the other team. And we have Orsic as one shot for them, one goal, but we win. Just so glad we got there in the end, as after the first game, we've got one win from one, and we are third in the league. Great, but no one's going to settle there. It's got a 1 year loan deal from Sheffield United for Gonçalo Cardoso, and we'll accept it. Can't forget they are players too, them players that just never play. So we'll simulate up to Palace and see if anything happens. If it doesn't, we can just go straight into the next episode next time out, because we've made some good signings. And of course, we just need to move on. That jam-packed game as well, even though there's only 3 goals in it, it was full of action. As can we get to this Saturday, maybe with an offer in, so we can just make a bit more profit, but I don't know who I'd want to leave now. Definitely not any of the defence. Maybe, if Hammond gets like 100 million bid in for him, or Souček, I might let Souček go if it's over 100 mil, but if it's not, no way, as we've got nothing. We've got nothing anyway, and we're down to 6, but we do have this game in hand on the Sunday, which will get played next time out. As thank you guys all for watching this episode of the West Ham Career Mode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe with that notification bell on as well, so you do not miss out on any content, as we're almost at 2k. I need to get a special ready. I really do, but I have literally no time at the moment. If it gets to Monday and we haven't hit it, I apologise, but Monday is the day I am setting aside time to actually record something. As thank you all for watching, take care, in a bit. And of course, thank you if you've got me to 2k by now, I don't know, and peace.